Chandra, straight up, Stellaris Venture Partners, the early-stage tech-focused fund formed by ex-Helion venture executives, has completed the first close of its $100 million maiden fund from a clutch of domestic and overseas investors. And our very own Chandra caught up with one of its founding partners, Ritesh Banglani, earlier in the day to find out where the fund will invest in and what they're looking for in startups. Take a look at this.
I think we got a fantastic reception because there is a lot of opportunity that LPs are seeing in India today, and particularly Indian startups. Investors believe will create a lot of value over the next decade. Our estimate is approximately $500 billion of value will be created by Indian startups over the next decade, and several investors, both institutional as well as top entrepreneurs in the country, agreed with us.
In fact, I saw there's a lot of domestic emphasis, on the kind of investors that you have on the table. You have the likes of Infosys, SIDBI, which is, investing from their big fund. But tell us about this. Have you seen domestic investors this time being more receptive to investing in VC?
No, certainly. So we have a good mix of international and domestic investors. I think we need to thank SEBI for creating the framework, the regulatory framework, to allow domestic capital to access this asset class easily. We have both institutional and individual investors from India, and at the same time we have been able to tap investors in the US, in Europe and Hong Kong as well.
Right. What kind of areas will you be investing in? And because you're an early stage fund, will it be on an average, say, $2 to $3 million per deal?
Yes, so we are going to be a Series A focused fund, which means that our range of investments will be in the $1 to $3 million. Okay. We prefer co-investing as well, so we can go up to round sizes of $5 to $6 million.
Okay, the sectors that you will be putting money in?
So we believe in the potential of technology companies in India. And over the last decade, my partners and I have been investing in early stage technology companies. So that is where our focus will lie. Within technology, we have two particular themes we want to invest in. One is technology businesses that are solving India-specific problems, both for consumers as well as small businesses in India. And the second large theme is global software companies that start out with an India advantage.
Right. When you say India-specific problems, will it be in the area of agri, education, healthcare, payments? Because there are multiple areas where you need interventions that are India-specific. So again, any particular area that you're looking at?
Yes, in fact, we have several investment themes within that area. One example is companies that are targeting the next 300 million internet users. Today we have about 400 million smartphone users, but only 50 to 60 million are actually transacting online. How do we get the next 300 million users to transact online? Similarly, on the small business side, we are very keen on backing companies that are solving supply chain problems within their verticals. So, for example, we have backed a company called Wider, which is a retail supply chain network. They are solving the problem of procurement for small retailers. Right. Now, as you can imagine, that is a very India-specific problem that an Indian startup is much better suited to solve.
How is your approach to investing going to be different this time around vis-a-vis Helion? Because the founding partners, you, Rahul, Alok, you all are from Helion in a sense, but is there something that you will not do this time compared to what you were doing earlier? How is the approach going to be different?
So I think our investment style and investment philosophies have been honed at Helion. So as far as our style is concerned, I think we will remain consistent with what we have done in the past. We are likely to be thoughtful investors, not trigger-happy investors. We are likely to be more top-down, thesis-driven investors. All of these are this investment style we have honed over the last 10 years. Of course, being a smaller and more focused fund, we will focus exclusively on technology companies, so we'll not make offline investments. we are focused on Series A investments versus the more cross-stage investments that we have done in the past.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.